Hello students, we are going to discuss a topic that is conservation of the mechanical energy. Conservation of mechanical energy is states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed but can be transformed from one form to another form. As for example, we are going to do an example like we have suppose a building. Okay, we have suppose a building and a ball is kept above at a height h on the building. So what I have divided the building into three parts: the top part, the middle part, and the bottom part. Okay, bottom part. And the total height I have considered as h. Firstly, we'll be seeing at the point A what is the total energy. At point B, what will be the total energy, and point C, what will be the total energy. If you want to calculate the potential energy or the kinetic energy or the total energy at the point A, now you see in the diagram we have a height of h. We have a height of h in the diagram. At the point A, if I want to calculate the potential energy, what will be its value? Its value will be equals to mg into h. What will be its kinetic energy? What will be its kinetic energy? The kinetic energy value will be equals to 0, because till now your object is at rest, your object is not moving at the point A. So velocity will be 0. So half into mv square. So half into m into 0, it will be 0. Total energy, if I want to calculate, that is the total mechanical energy. Potential plus kinetic. What will you get? You will get the value S is equals to mg h. Same way, if I want to find out at point B, okay, if I want to find out at point B, you will get the potential energy equals to mg into displacement. We have to calculate from the ground. So if this is x, what will be this value? This value will be equals to h minus of x. So this will be mg h minus of x. Kinetic energy will be equals to mg x. At the point B, if you want to calculate the total energy, what will we get? We get the value as mg h. Now you see at the point A and at the point B, your mechanical energy appears to be the same value. Okay, that means your energy is conserved. But when you move from point A towards the point B, that is towards the ground, you can see the value of the potential energy. First it was mgh. Then it was decreased by the value x. Okay, it was decreased by the value x. That means your potential energy is decreasing. But you see the value of kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, firstly it was 0. Then it has been increased to mg x. That means it is slowly going on increasing. So this means that the amount of kinetic potential energy it is decreasing, the same amount of kinetic energy is being increasing. As for example, if you are at the top height, potential energy was 10 joule. When you come to the middle, suppose your potential energy is 5 joule. So where has the other 5 joule gone? The other 5 joule will be gained by the kinetic energy. So this is the law of conservation of energy. That energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, because you can see the value is constant, but can be transformed from one form to another. That means your energy is transformed from potential to the kinetic energy. So let us now mathematically prove it, how to get this mechanical energy is conserved. Okay, so first of all, for point A, what will be the value for the point A? Potential energy will be equals to mg into h. Kinetic energy value will be equals to 0. Because at the topmost height, since V is equals to 0 or U is equals to 0, you can write. Therefore, mechanical energy, it is equals to mgh plus 0, so it will be equals to mgh. Okay, now this is equation number 1. For point B, potential energy will be equals to, it is mgh minus of x. Okay, then let me find out the kinetic energy. We know because we have to find out the velocity first, because in a diagram. Velocity is not given. Let us find out the velocity first. V square minus of u square is equals to 2g. Okay, it will be 2gx. How much you have moved from point A to point B? Implies v square will be v square because we don't know what is the final velocity, but initially the velocity was 0. So this will be v square is equals to 2gx. Clear? Now, therefore, kinetic energy, it will be equals to half mv square. So it will be half m into 2gx. So x and x will get cancelled. So you say 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Your value will be equals to mgx. So what will be the mechanical energy then? Mechanical energy will be equals to mg h minus of x plus mgx. So you can see this one and this one will get cancelled. So it will be equals to mgh. Equation number 2. Okay, so you can see equation 1 and equation 2 we got the same equation. Now let me try for point C. You can pause it, you can write it from here, okay? Let me do it for point C. Potential energy equals to, since it is going towards the ground, it is almost reaching the ground at the point C. Potential energy will be equals to 0 because there is no height at all. Then what will be the value of the kinetic energy? Again, v square minus of u square is equals to 2g. How much will be displacement? By h. From point A to point C, it is h. Again, initial velocity is 0, so v square will be equals to 2gh. Therefore, kinetic energy equals to half m into 2gh. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So you will be getting as, it will be equals to mgh. Therefore, total energy, it is equals to mgh. Equation number 3. Now you can see equation 1, equation 2 and equation number 3. Okay, equation 1, equation 2 and equation number 3, we got the same equation. md, that is total energy, equals to mgh. So hence we can write, we have to write that from equation 1, 2 and 3 it is clear that the energy is being conserved. Okay, energy is being conserved, but the energy is being transferred from one form to another form. Okay, so this is the law of conservation of energy. Okay, so this much for today. We are concluding the class. In the next class, we'll be discussing some more topics related with this work, energy and power. So for your half yearly, your syllabus will be up till this topic. Okay, so next class we'll be discussing. Thank you.